Bueno, so guys, I will start streaming now. This stream is gonna be in English for now. Just consider that English is not my native language and I might not be speaking properly. But anyways, I'm just checking some things because I changed my device and it's showing me something. So let's start. I think we will be I will be using the golem hat just to try a new change with a minor cycle deck.
What up? Future King over here.
This brother is using recruits with the boss bandit. Just something crazy. He might use his Dark Goblin again, and he will wait till the moment I use my love, maybe. So now I will wait for the dark Wolverine. The problem with the deck of my opponent was the evil lumberjack. He got so close to my tower, basically he take it down. So what a shame. I'm not completely sure, but I think that the new Goblin Hut mechanics is kind of interesting. Here I don't have the log, I'm sorry if you hear any some people yelling, but that's my neighbor. Kind of weird that they do that. I guess I can do that. Let's concentrate. We're against a lot of people. He might be using a princess, and he goes for it at good. Here I will use my that menu was not the best. Here we'll try to go for a princess. Now this Goblin Hut is gonna stay AFK. So no value for me, he doesn't have to worry about it. And I need to be careful with the damage because I'm guessing what is his second evolution. Use the princess, so I don't have to worry about it. Maybe for a golden guy. Yep. Now princess. I guess I will go golden hat here. I might go for princess, and there it is. That little queen's gonna die. Yeah. Now I guess he has the evil viral. I missed one goblin. This goblin heart here is to block him the princess queen, and if he goes for a goblin guy, the heart will start spawning goblins. Another lost. I think that the mistake here was taking too much damage. I wasn't using my goblin hut. Just remember, guys, that I'm using these two cards just to try a new deck, because there's a different version that goes with Knight and Tesla here, and it's a little stronger, but I just wanted to try the new Goblin Hut and see how it will be played. Because before it was like something AFK, but now it's like reactively, so I just want to see what's the kind of deck that it will fit in. So I don't think it's minor cycle though. And the Berserker is not that strong, so he might be using a minor cycle deck here. So he might, it's real. He might be going for a poison or a rocket depending on the deck. But now I don't think I will be playing any double too much. For example, right here with the old version of the Goblin Hut, I could be playing it like that to force him a spell. But with the new mechanics, I don't think that would be a good plan. I will go for Evil Eye Spirit and Berserker. Little Prince. I don't think I should be playing a Sailing. Yeah, for example, right here I force a poison. I will go with a Goblin Hut. It only will spawn the goblins. Well, the knight is near to it, and he killed most of them. So, but that's a nice value. I need to be ready in case he goes for Evo Drill. If he goes in the front, he basically gives me a thriller. I will go for Little Prince opposite lane to force the poison again. But I don't think he will do that. And he did so. That Goblin Card, I hope, will kill a... Nope. Oh. Yeah, it did. That Berserker is helping me to kill everything. And that miner was not necessary. That gave me value for my poison. A lot. And then Berserker. That way I'm not receiving any damage from the thing. I will go Little Prince. I will go Goblin Hub. Because he probably is gonna play, yeah, the Wall Breakers. I need to play Skelly, Slow. Nope. Ice Spirit. Berserker. And I'm gonna save the love. Maybe here. I need another little piece. Just keep in mind that, well, he don't kill my little things. I have a 3-card cycle. So, for example, right here, I can go for Miner, Scalies. Yeah, I should play my Love. We could lose here, but I'm gonna keep pressure him. It will go in the front. Yep. I will go for another poison and introduce. Wow. I think I'm gonna mute my microphone because it's gonna start raining. Otherwise, it's not gonna sound my voice. So I'm gonna play some music, guys, for you. So. If you have any song that you want me to play, just leave it in the comments and I will be playing it. So give me a second. I think that it's not gonna rain anymore, so we're back with the voice. Here it was a crazy game because I'm pretty glad he didn't have the evil witch because killing it with my spells, that is the poison and the log, is not an option. So because it's basically immortal, and he gave me so much value of my poison with the goblin stain and the firecracker and the witch. So we're like maybe four matches away from the next league, League 7. Now here, for example, I can go for minor berserker. I think I will play the goblin to defend this, and then the people and the battleground. Why not? Maybe a little piece here. He might go for his spells. I am hoping he doesn't have this sun. No, it seems like he's not. But now the question is what he's using. Log with what? I don't think it's a NATO, right? It is the battleground a little weird, to be honest. I don't playing a goblin hut there is a bad idea. For example, here the berserker cleans the musket. Now, for example, if I play Skellies here, everything is gone down. Yep, I will play a miner here. That is not a predictable position. Yeah, but now I have to defend the Pekka. Little Prince. Musketeer. That's a bad Musketeer because I'm gonna poison. He goes Battleground. I go. Yeah, he's using Sand. So now I need to be careful here with the Battleground. I don't think the P.E.K.K.A will hit this is a fun poison. Now that everything dies, and I Spirit to cycle, Scary, a Berserker Miner here, and Poison for possible Musketeer. Now, for example, he's using Eagle Battleground, so this defense might be a little tricky. Ooh, that Ice Spirit didn't jump. I need to switch lanes, because if I continue going right here, he will kill my miner and he will have counter attack, and that's something that I don't want. And if I don't remember bad, he's using arrows. Yeah, he killed my Ice Spirit the last time with his arrows. He's using triple spell. For example, right here, a flat poison, or he's not gonna defend that. I think we made a mistake right there in the right lane when the opponent went P.E.K.K.A in the back. In the left lane, I went like everything at the bridge. So I made no damage, and then there come a big push. That was. I think I will concentrate a little more. I'm not gonna speak that much. The deck, I don't think it's bad. Actually, the bad here might be me. But I made a mistake here. Yeah. There was a push. I committed two mistakes. The first one was here in the king activation. I successfully activated my king, but then I played a golem hut in front of the tower. So I basically gave him like 4 elixir. Yeah, it was here. Because look, the golem hut dies. Then I use my skeletons, and it was gonna activate a king, but I played a hot there, and then it didn't activate it. Oh, and that poison was another mistake. I could play my miner, and then I spirit to defend everything, and just look at the difference. It's only 1 minute and 15 seconds, and my tower is almost 600 damage, and I need to make 1400. So I was close, but he won. Let's be fair, he won. I need to be careful where to play my cards with that goblin hut, and I guess think faster to how I'm gonna defend. For example, here I don't have miner to force gameplay. He starts. Now I can go for.
Let's go.
Now he might be going for a princess at the bridge, or maybe just goblin gang to bait me. Yeah, I think going for a goblin gang is better, because if he knows that I'm in here trying to catch the princess, he might go for a hawk, so I need to be ready to defend. Nah. For example, right here with that princess, I'm basically giving him free damage. Poison? Right. Yeah, he played well here. He might go for maybe princess, no?
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
Now he's gonna play a princess, so I'm gonna go for. Wow, no. I can activate my king, but I'm gonna have to assume a lot of damage from the top, so I'm not. I'm not sure if changing something, because for example the Berserker goes well against some specific cards, but for example against Mega Knight it's not the best thing. Um, but for example against other, like a ghost, a princess, a bandit, or some cards like that, it's a good choice, a good pick. The Goblin Hut, for example, in this match where he went Hawk Rider with multiple spells to my tower, against some spells it's not good. So maybe I'm here trying to force something, you know? Because I can make a bait deck like this one, that goes with Spear Goblins to let the hut free, but for example against big pushes like golems or P.E.K.K.A.s or for example another thing is that I'm not using double evolution cards, so that's a disadvantage. For example, one good card that I could use could be the Evil Snowball, but I'm not sure, but not even sure, but I think I'm gonna stop using this one. Let's try this deck. This deck was very strong, and the last season I need like 6 more matches. Remember another thing, that it's a little harder to reach Licton in the first days of the season, because there are a lot of drops. If he's running a P.E.K.K.A, he might have the goals. No, I don't know. Arrows back. He might be using a Prince or a Mega Knight. Like that. Okay. Wow.
Just like that.
5 matches away from League 7. And League 7 is short, so that's good. That is very good, my friend. He might be using Baitek or Macross. Bait. So. Princess. For example, with that miner, I'm forcing him to defend. And now I need to be careful with the ability. For example, here I can kill... And the goblin... Wow. Now he's gonna play a goblin gang. Remember that he's using mini Pekka. Yeah. For example, if you play the ability of the boss bandit, it is gonna give you a lot of value, but consider that it is like 8 elixir in the back.
Let's make this quick.
Miner opposite lane to force something. For example, if the Golden Knight switches lanes, yeah, he might be in trouble. Now he can play... I wasn't looking into the position of the barrel, and now he's winning again for a mistake. Right here, he has nothing and is bombing there. I was attacking on the left lane, and yeah, but on the right he didn't catch a boss bandit. What is happening here? I don't know. Now I'm maybe 4 matches. Well, it's 4, but then you have to play one more to cross the door. So it's 5 matches. But now we're close.
Let's make this quick.
He might be using the witch, I think. But with that lightning, I need to be careful because he will kill my cannon and maybe the boss bandit. He's gonna play that. I'm gonna cycle my cannon evolution. If he plays nothing, I will activate the king with a card here. And that's a mistake. That's gonna hit the tower twice, but not a big deal. For example, here I'm gonna activate my ability again. Oh, the spirit died. That cannon is not gonna cause good, but now he made a lot of damage. Now he has the, for example, if I go miner, he's gonna defend with skellies, but if I go with poison, that's gonna be overcommit. He's gonna play what? Expert? Wow, he... For example, right here I can go with poison, but I don't have the elixir. So maybe good luck the next time. If he goes with the cannon card, I'm gonna predict. Yeah, he defended. Now I need to be careful here. I'm gonna cycle my cannon here. If he goes for a lightning, it's okay, I guess. Wow. I can go miner with poison. I can play boss bandit, but he has the Scarman, so it's not a good idea. Maybe lightning? He's gonna play guards. He win yeah, a black lightning. So GG's. Wow, that was a little difficult because of the double skeleton card. That's guards and Scarmy. Maybe he had to go for lightning cycle. Oh, we're on the 8th step. I need 4 matches more to reach league 7. So let's go. A ghost.
Just like
Now, guys, just look that the chef is being playing a lot more than the previous season. I don't want to let my boss bandit either, but maybe activating the ability is not a good idea. And now that's a level 15 hacker. The marcher's gonna die, but I need to be careful with... I'm gonna use my miner here. Now that he uses up, that's a free defense. He might go for a bandit maybe if he's aggressive. Yeah. There's a pro tip where you place an ice spear and it freezes a bandit, and it is not gonna dash again on your tower, but I don't know where it is. He wanted me to play the boss bandit again. Now he might play the what? Might play again the battle run. But now, for example, that it is, yeah, it was not. Wow, that picked me up. Nailed it. This matchup, for example, I think that the opponent has nothing to do unless keep pressing me, but keep putting pressure on me unless I make a mistake. Until I made a mistake. When I make a mistake, that's the moment when the opponent is gonna win, but no mistakes, that's a win for me. So I need 1, 2, and then 3 more matches, and that's league 7. Hi, Virginia. How are you? Hope you're enjoying the live stream and had a great day.
Let's steal the show.
For example, this is minor Mega Knight spot.
For me?
What? You might go for a sap, but that sap might be bad. Wow. I was not ready for that. Oh, give me a second and I will read you. Because to check the chat, I need to like do this and then do this, but I can I can I can play. Give me a second, I will read you. I can activate King here, but the Mega Knight has no HP. He might play the Skelly Barrel or Goblin Barrel. Wow.
Let's make this quick.
He's forcing me the boss bandit. He's gonna go for Mega Knight, maybe? I will force this, and this. For example, right here, I can activate the king. But he's not gonna let me. I will force him Mega Knight opposite me. My minor bats, maybe? I will let it jump. And boss bandit again.
In and out, just like that.
Spin spin.
You want to win the crown for me? Really? Eyes on me. Too slow.
I think he might win. No. But that was a close game. Now. Listen, I'm on my mom's account. I'm 12 years old and I'd like to play against you. I'm using the translator because I don't know how to speak English. Well, I have to go. I hope things go well for you. You played very well. Oh, thank you, bro. If you want to play with me, you can check my channel, and on any short or video, there is a Twitter account. You can send me a message there, and I can give you my friend link for free. No money or anything. So if you're using the translator, give me a second. I will write a message on the chat so you can translate it. And thank you very much for the kindness. That means a lot to me. Now, I'm one match away and then another, so that's 2 matches, and that's League 7 from League 10. Don't forget, guys, to drink water and stay hydrated. That makes you think cleaner and oh my boys. Give me a second. I need a little more water. Now, let's go for this last. Oh shit. What? Final form is a pro player, and that's what I was telling you. There are many pro players trying to go to the top. That lumber? Oh. Yeah, the lumber. If I play a lot, that's gonna make an overcommit. Wow. That's tower down. If I'm not wrong, he has lightning, which might be a problem. That boss ban, it was really bad. Then, for example, here. Ooh. Yeah, I think I lost. I bet he's only playing like kind of AFK. So yeah, why? Continue with this suffering. He's playing well because he's going for the Giant, Prince, and Bomber. And once everything is like finished, he goes for a Lumberjack. And yeah. That Lumberjack is the one that took my tower. Oh, so unfortunate. But I think it's gonna be common to be facing pro players in these trophies. Cause look at that, top 29. Now I'm only 2 matches because of the golden step. Oh. Let's try to... I'm not sure if I panicked there, but... Oh. That's a weird position, but I was doing something different, you know? He might be using a XE bulk NATO. So for example, if I go boss bandit here, I'm not gonna use the ability, I just need to defend the... what? Ability, it will hit twice. If he plays something else, I will play poison. If he plays nothing, alright, if he plays that. I think this Kelly is gonna die before it crosses the bridge. I hope. He has the... huh? He might play it now. No, I am gonna activate my king. And... perfect defense, I guess. He's gonna play again with that. If he has the evil Xe, it might be a little difficult, but if not, it's like okay. Poison. I don't know if activating the ability is good or not. Maybe here I should activate. It's gonna hit though. Is one a cracker? Yeah. I'm gonna lock here. Now he... might go here. I'm gonna go for the ice side. I need poison down. He's playing good. He's putting good pressure. For example, if I go for poison, I don't know. I just need to defend the Skelly before it crosses the bridge. So he can go for a NATO.
Now you see me.
Cannon, and I will be ready in case he wants to go opposite lane. Now he doesn't have the native attack. I will block the lane. Poison, block. If he has rocket or something crazy, it's GG's basically. For example, right, I will play the replay to explain something quick in case it's useful for you guys. I hope it's useful. Right. Oh, it was a top. For example, here, he was doing the attack that was the Skelly Giant plus Xe plus Nado, and that Nado hit my tower multiple times. Right, so for example, right here, what I did was to force him to use the NATO on defense and activate the king, but look at the time, it's only 1 minute left, so there is no point on activating the king. The king is, I think it's here, yeah. For example, I place a miner on a spot where he can safely activate a king. It is here because if he went for an Xe plus NATO, he could beat, and that's not something that I want. And with that play, forcing him to use the NATO on defense was basically how I won the match, because he had no big spot. Oh. 3 legendary veterans and musketeers. Well, I'm close to the banner, but it's 20 and I'm on 18. Let's go for the last match for League 7 or League 6. League 6.
You're so good.
I need to cycle my.
You want to win the crown from me? Really?
If he activates the ability, it's gonna be bad. Not at all. Oh, it was close to dashing, but no. He's using Boss Bandit, Recruit, Xe? What? I will play opposite lane to him. Wow, he's using the Hunter. I think this poison is bad. If he has a spell, I might be in trouble. Wow. 2 hits, bro. 2. Now he can play same lane as me. I will play the minor key in case he goes for recruits. I'm gonna play some other thing. Nope.
The crown is calling you. Now you see.
Lightning recruits. Wow. I'm guessing he wanted to secure, but wow. Two more matches. I think I had to put more pressure opposite lane. He's playing so aggressive. Like, chill, bro. I'm gonna play miner to cycle. And if it goes for piggies, I can do the puppet. He might switch lanes maybe. He will play the Hawks here in the middle. No? I need one more to League 7. One more match for League 7. Yep. I'm guessing that going through the League 7 is gonna be not that long because there are only 9 steps. So let's go. He might be using or bait or recruits again. I don't like to play against recruit. I'm done with this. Or he might be using the elixir golem, maybe. Remember that you have to be fast with your reflexes. I don't think we have counter But if we play perfect, we might like be winning easily. But let's see. For example, if he has ice, it might be a little tricky. If he goes for the Goblin Stain, it's gonna be. And of course he did. But now the bandit is gonna kill the wizard and the doctor. He might play the Bowley. And holy. There it is, the Bowley. The boss bandit is gonna die. He has no counter push. Please, don't freeze me. Don't freeze me. Maybe going again? No. Oh, that was a lot. But it was not bad. Because of the minions. Wow, he's doing the same thing. That is a very annoying play. Now he can play maybe, yeah, everything at a break. But chill, bro. He might play Wizard? No. He's gonna activate the ability. Yeah. If he's not careful, he's gonna lose. Only 30 seconds. Nope, I need to be careful here. This no ice, but the play of Goblin Stain and Wizard at the bridge was so long. I think we're finally on League 7. Yeah. So let's claim the card. And I need like 9 victors. 9 victors. Let's go. If it is RG, this match is difficult, especially if he's using the monk. Not RG, but wow. Everything at the bridge, brother, and you lost half your top. What was that? Now I'm laughing, but I need to be careful in the later game because his deck is, yeah, wow, only spam cards. He's playing maybe? No. Wow. He went for Sparky, Dark Queens, that's 10 plus 2 of the Barbarian. I went for 3. Yeah, let's go for Bandit. He's gonna go for the Hunter. I'm gonna activate my ability. It's gonna dash again. Kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. Dash? No dash. Okay. Ooh. He gets a little damage, but nothing to worry about. The problem is when he goes for stacking the back with me. And he goes. He's gonna play 100. And then he's gonna play for the mini P.E.K.K.A. Wow, the mini P.E.K.K.A. battle. Let's be careful, guys. Let's be careful. Bro is not chilling, bro. Oh, almost finished. He might be predicting my movement. For example, if I were in his position before playing the Sparky, I should play something in this lane to block. But he's not doing that. Wow, he's switching out. But that was a mistake because now I can cycle and cycle and cycle and do this. Wow. Here in this lake there are not golden steps, neither in this nor this. And there are people here, wow. Morten with 2 accounts. Let's go for the third step. Let me check that I'm... Yeah, I have audio. You guys have to hear me, right? That miner was late, he's gonna get damaged. It might be Mega Knight, right? Kind of. One hit. I will go with my wow. The crit. Now he can go for the Skelly Barrel and then Goblin Gang in the back. If you go for that, might be a little tricky. I go for the Bally because he doesn't have the crit. Free poison. He's on 0. It seems like people is so desperate playing, trying to reach late 10. Bro, just chill. If you go for recruits in the back and then make a big push, I guess you're gonna get better results. I'm playing a little bit passive when I need to get aggressive. I don't know if he gave up or he thought that the boss bandit will go backwards, but anyways, GG's. Let's try the banner. Just to be in the mood with the new season. Right here, I guess it's all the way. Kind of not that bad, I guess. Now I'm on the third step. I need like 6 more to get on League 8, I guess. Yeah, League 8. This brother has a Grand Challenge badge, so he might not be that bad. He might be good. He might be using Ram Rider, maybe? Looks like. Oh, that ability was bad. In this match, I need to be careful with the evil lumberjack and the evil ram rider, evil battle ram. So let's cycle the evil cannon. Yeah, he knows. If I play perfect, this is my match. I will play opposite me. He might go for bandit maybe. Yeah. He will play battle ram and he does. Wow, the bandit just dashed. That miner was not necessary. Now here comes the evil lumberjack. He will come this way. He got no value from the witch. Oh, that miner is late. Now I'm losing. I need to. He's playing so aggressive. He's putting good pressure. And I think I lost too much. He played well, but we're so passive. I guess it is gonna be useful for future matches. I'm on the second step now. I need, I think, 9 or something. He might be getting a hit, but how is he gonna defend that? I'm gonna get more damage. And I'm not gonna activate the ability. Wow. What if I go for a miner here and defend with chip cards? I'm not gonna use a cannon because here we can go opposite lane. No opposite lane. What, Prince? I'm gonna go for a cannon. Bring goblins here. We can go Valkyrie and Prince this way, but I don't think he will. He might just leave it. He's gonna take my tower. Yeah. And he's gonna repeat the attack. He gets a hit. Wow. Nice play. He has his spell, but he wasted a lot of elixir. Knight here. Wow, the knight is tanking. My trick round. I'm going crazy with the attacks, and I lost, I think. Yeah. Wow. Going same lane with him. Wow, balloon. First lane. Wow. He might be using balloon 2.9. And he's gonna attack again. If he plays the ice golem, I will go boss battle. Instant. Maybe forcing a tower thing. Yeah, he went all the way. I can go for poison because I'm so low. What can I do here? I need to use my poison because going for log cycle. Uy, he's trying to defend. What?
Let's make this quick.
We need to take his tower. Wow. That volume was bad because I can do it to keep.
Now see.
That time. Oh, I think I lost 3 matches. Well, yeah, 3.
Just like that.
It was complicated, but the difference or the error was that he was not using the ice spirit to defend. And if you pay attention to the defenses, I was using my ice spirit to catch the miner, and if he were for poison, then I go for maybe spirit goblins far away from the poison, or if he didn't use a poison, I go use for skellies. He were for early cannons, I go for poison to punish him. There were many mistakes. I think he hasn't played that much the deck, so GG's, I guess. Sorry guys if I don't talk too much, but I like to play a little concentrated. Let's put it here.
You want to win the crown from me? Really? Now!
I need to be ready in case he has a Evo cage. Yeah, the boss bandit had so little HP, so it doesn't matter. Here, for example, I will check if he's using fireball or lightning. Lightning. I had to check the time because if I started to cycle earlier, that will be my match. But I might be using a recursive.
Let's make this quick. Now you see.
Bro lost his tower just for a bad lightning. For example, the previous opponent were playing okay his lightning, but this one is just like throwing it like if it were a one elixir card or something crazy. It's unlucky. Just because the opponent is crazy, he might go for a lightning. And we won.
Let's steal the show.
Wow. He has the 17 wins from the CRLs. I don't know. Maybe he's not that. Maybe. We don't know. Let's go. Unfortunately, this matchup is gonna last the entire 5 minutes of the game. Unless I make a mistake, I should be winning this, but let's see. No crazy miners, just cycle. It's gonna hit. I need to use my poison every time he goes for Expo. Otherwise, I had to waste a lot of elixir. He goes for Fireball, maybe? Cycle again. Cannon. If I put Cannon here, he's gonna Fireball, so... Opposite lane. Boss Bandit here.
Let's steal the show. Eyes on me. Frosty.
And there were only 1 second left. He played decent, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how Xbox players should play that, because on Twitter there are some top players that just defeat my deck with Xbox, so it's not impossible. He used his luck. He might be using 5 tracker maybe. Oi, almost locked. He played well and stuff. He's gonna die. He might... what? Or he gave up. No, he did. Some spell? Yeah. He might go for Monk again. I will stop the monk at the bridge. I will activate my king. He might give up, yeah. He did. I don't have luck. But it seems like I don't need my luck. So the defense is gonna be cannon for his wall breakers and block plus something else for the drill. The game might change a little bit if he has an evil drill, but I don't think so. For example, right here he used his guard. Now he might have cannon. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna. I don't know where it is. I could use my luck, but then for defense. He might. No NATO, maybe. Let's see. I will force a lock here, or maybe a snowball. Scouts in the middle.
Just like that. You want to win the crown?
Wow, he played. Wow, that fireball. And just like that, he got almost 2,000 damage. So you need to start playing aggressive. I still.
Let's steal the show.
playing well. And if he continues to go for fireball in attack, I might be in some trouble. GG's. He forgot to attack. Okay. Good luck, bro. It is not the fact that he is a top player, but it should be of what deck he's using. For example, he used block, so I can go for free poison. He might not be using rocket, but I need to be careful with his evil barrel. Skills. Poison. Now he has the evil barrel. No. He's gonna go for no evil barrel.
Let's go. Nice to meet you. Yay.
I can't go in the opposite lane because the princess will still alive. So I need to kill her. And don't give him a chance. Yeah, he gave up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Even if he's a pro or with what badges or with whatever, it depends on the match that we're playing. For example, he had no big spell, and so if I defend and I keep track of his cycle, he had nothing to do. For example, here I need 3 more for league play. So let's go. I'm gonna Wizard. It might be Elixir Golem. Let's see.
Steal the show.
Yeah, it is Elixir Golem.
Too slow. Let's make this quick. Now
I don't think going for poison was the best play. But let's see. If I activate the ability, the bandit is gonna get out of range.
eyes on me. Frosty.
Oh, that's mine.
Let's steal the show.
He might be playing Graveyard. So if I go for poison, he goes for. I don't think he will go for giant graveyard at the bridge. But let's see. Yeah, maybe a lot. He went for extra elixir there, so if I go for a miner, he's gonna go for a musky. It forced me poison, but I'm gonna keep it for the witch. And I'm gonna play the bandit opposite lane to force him mini P.E.K.K.A. What? GG's, I guess. That was so unfortunate. Like the Evo Cannon. Are you my friend or my enemy? Way. I guess he's my enemy. He's using huh? The web version. The mini P.E.K.K.A. Ooh. I have no elixir. If the hawk goes in front, yeah, I might be in trouble. Wow. There I played bad. But he's using a weird deck. Let's go. I'm not gonna go for it. He can afford the P.E.K.K.A. right now, so he's gonna hit. Yes. No. He has up. No. I can win this, but I need to play it perfect. Since now, and yeah, he's doing it well. Playing, wow, fabulous.
Let's see. Chef.
It's now on 5. I'm 4 matches. Sorry. This is gonna be a rough match. But if you don't know how to play, it is an easy match. I have seen many players playing this deck, and the difference when I lose and when I win is if they use a flying machine at the same time when the recruits are at the bridge, I can just use my poison and I win. But if they wait until everything is almost dead and then go for the goblin machine, I can use my poison or I lose. That's the difference. For example, he used the able cage. That's a mistake.
You want to win the crown from me? Really?
He's gonna do it for us.
Too slow.
He went for all the spells at the bridge.
In and out. Just like that.
The same match?
The crown is calling.
He might have the evil cage.
You want to win the crown from me? Really?
He used the Dark Goblin. Oh, the cannon is.
Let's steal the show. Yay! Nice to meet you. Let's steal the show. Let's make this quick. Now you see. Try me again. Round's calling. In and out, just like that.
That was close. Oh, I only have 20%. Okay. I will try to reach League 8, and maybe tomorrow I will continue streaming. I need a break. But let's play a little.
You want to win a crown from me? Really?
This is the same deck that I play at the beginning, that is Evo Lumberjack and Evo Exo, and then just spam cards.
You fire, I dash.
That ability, brother. He's gonna play Garrett. Now recruits, maybe? No. Now let's be careful because he might have the Evo Exi, the Evo Lumberjack, or the Evo Recruit. Evo Exi. Then I think I will go poison here. Yeah. I need to to breathe. This is gonna last at least 2 more minutes.
Let's see the show. You want to win the crown from me? Really? Let's make this quick. Yay! Nice to meet you. Eyes on you.
That is supposed to be the way to play that matchup because that exactly matched. I lost. Where it is? I think it was at the beginning of the stream, right here. But the different way. No, not the same deck, but similar. So 3 more matches and GG's. Let's go. The evil version. And he's using drills. I need to be careful here. Wow. And she's healing. You can find her with mine. I might go for a witch, maybe? No, opposite lane. I might have the evil clan.
Let's steal the show. In and out, just like that. You want to win the crown for me? Really?
He's playing well. He's closing the lane where I'm going. And I need to put my boss back here. Maybe he is gonna go for evil kill.
Now you see.
Yeah, GG. That first push was. Sorry. I need to start checking other options because this specific deck is not good against the witch. Wow.
Eyes on me.
Caballo.
Let's make this quick. You want to win a crown from me? Really?
that lightning. I need to force him to defend. If he goes for a lightning here, I need to be careful. Yeah, he went for it, but oh, I thought he was gonna hit the volcano, so the balloon was gonna go straight to the tower, but no. He did something weird. Even if he catches the miner, it's only I need to cycle my spells and do this. I only 3 more matches. If it is locked,
Let's steal the show. Let's go.
I need to know if he's using a big spell because it's gonna change the way I'm gonna play.
You want to win the crown from me? Really?
Once I know that he has a big spell, I have to use all my spells on a single one. He used a lot.
Let's go.
Now he's not gonna let me attack. But I need to be patient too. Because if I get greedy, I'm gonna lose. and I don't want to lose too much. Do this. Ooh. I'm only 2 matches away from League 8. And let's see. Export? Graveyard, maybe?
In and out, just like that.
Yeah, it might be graveyard.
Lost me. Eyes on me. Catch me again.
I need to be careful of the Mother Witch and of the cage in case he has the evolution. He has guards. Ooh. Dash? No dash. He might be using graveyard, but I don't know. It shouldn't be something like a battle ram. He's forcing me to use my... Now for example, if he has a spell, I might be in some trouble. And just like that, he's... Oh no. He's baiting the thing quickly. Now I'm forcing him the poison, or I can defend well. He's gonna go for the Mother Witch. No, I confused the poison. I thought it was fine.
This quick.
Oh, I forgot the cage. good great grandma. Let's go. Let's go for Boss Bandit at the bridge to follow his gameplay. Wow. Oh, he almost activated. But now he lost because of that NATO. But I need to know what deck he's using, because if he's using volume or something crazy, yeah, I can go bandit because that tower is lost. The bandit.
You want to win a crown from me? Really?
Yeah, now it's even. I'm gonna play this.
Eyes on me.
Yeah, that was the crazy deck that I was talking about. The bandit did something crazy in that play. I think I will leave it here. Maybe tomorrow we can continue with the push to Leighton. Remember that all of the matches that I played today are gonna be on TikTok and YouTube Shorts in case you want to watch the best of the live. So thank you for being here in the live and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.